Okay, now now we can start from 39.
Okay.
Okay. We are coming to discuss about the criticisms about the theory of Dhvani, and Anandvardhana discuss about some debates and criticisms and ideas of others about the theory of Dhvani. Okay. Since here also he mentions about the about those ideas. Okay, we can read it now. Kincha vagvikalpanam anantyat sambhavatyapiva kasmischit kavya lakshana vidayibhi prasiddhaira pradarshite prakaraleshe dvaniriti yadeta dalika sahurdayatva සහෘදයත්ව භාවනා මුකුලිත ලෝචනයිර් නෘත්‍යතේ තත්‍ර හේතුම්න විද්මා. Okay, can you read it again? Anyone?
Can we read one time after you?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kincha
Kimcha
vagvikalpanam
Vadi Vadikartanam
anantyat
Anantya
sambhavantipi
Sambhavandaki
va kasminchit
Va Kasmin Sheet
kavya lakshana vidayibhi
Parashya Lakshanai Didi
prasiddhai
Prasiddhai
rapradarshite
Vaprishate
prakaraleshe
Prakara Reshe
dvaniriti
Dirni Diti
yadeta
Yadeta
dalika
Tarika
sahurdayatva
Sahoratarjatva
bhavana
Bhavana
mukulita
Mukulita
lochanai
Lochanai
nrutyate
Nutyate
tatra hetumna vidmaha.
Datra Hetuna Vidamaha.
Okay. Now, can you read anyone?
Kinch vag vikalapanamanantayat savatyapi va kasmischit kavya lakshanavi daibihi prasid dair pradharshate prakaraleshe dvaniriti yadeta talika sahadayatva bhavana kulita lochanair nutyate tatra hetumna vidamaha.
Good. Anyone? this part is little bit hard because there are some long word. Actually, those are long compound words. Okay, now we can separate of the conjunctions.
VAT. VAD is it? VAT.
Yeah.
VAT.
Kim,
Kimchi. Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Vag.
And then VAT. VAT.
Vag is it when
Vak.
separate vak.
VAT.
Vak. Vikalpanam. Vikalpanam anantyat. Sambhavati api. Sambhavati api va kasminchit kavya lakshana vidaibihi prasiddhai prasiddhai apradarshite prakaraleshe dhvanihi iti. Dhvanihi iti.
Yada eta.
Oh, yat
Da eta.
etat
Yat eta.
අලීක සහෘදයත්ව භාවනා මුකුලිත ලෝචනයිහි නුත්‍යතේ තත්‍ර හේතුම් න විද්මා.
Vidmaha.
Yeah. Okay, these are the meaning of word by word. Kimcha kimcha, moreover, further, vak, speech, expressions, vikalpana, varieties, alternatives, anantyat, because of endless, infinity. Sambhavati, it may be possible, api, even, va, perhaps, kasmins, it, in some, kavya lakshana, definition of poetry. Vidaibihi, by those who establish. Prasiddhaihi, well known. Apradarshite, not shown, not explained. Prakaraleshe, even a slight kind, small variety. Dhvanihi iti. This is dhvani. Yat etat, that which. Alik, false, unreal. Sahurdayatva, sensitivity. Bhavana, imagination. Mukulita, blossom, expanded. Lochanai, by the eyes. Nrutyate is dance about. Tatra, in that, hetum, reason, na vidma, we do not know. Okay, this is a little bit long definition. Actually, this is also the ideas about the critics. about the theory of Dhvani, they think like that. They consider about the theory of Dhvani like that. Kincha vag vikalpanam anantyat. It means there are so many different ideas or varieties of expressions. We know in Sanskrit poetics, we already studied. There are so many varieties of the words. Therefore, they consider theory of Dhvani may exist as a subordinate level, subordinatory. No? Sambhavati api va kasminsit kavya lakshana vidayevi. Sambhavati va. They consider it may possible that some slight of not explained by well-known theorists. They can consider the theory of Dhvani may exist as not the highest level. They do not like to accept theory of Dhvani as the highest level or the main theory, but they consider there are so many varieties of the words, therefore it may exist as a subordinated, no? Prasiddhaya pradarsite prakaralese Dhvanihi iti yat etat alika saurdhyatva bhavana mukulita lochanai. Even though the theory of Dhvani is exist as a subordinator, is the rhetorics, alankarikas who explain theory of Dhvani always try to explain this theory as the main one. They always say there is a concept. There is a main concept in theory of Dhvani. They here especially mention alika. Alika means not really exist. And bhavana mukulita lochanai. They consider the theory of Dhvani as a main one. Nutyate means dance. There is a Dhvani. Dhvanihi iti. They say Dhvanihi iti, dance. Dance means celebrate. They celebrate. There is a main theory of Dhvani in the Sanskrit poetics. But the critics explain we are not the reason of that. The reason is they celebrate there is a theory of Dhvani in the Sanskrit poetics. I think you clear that idea.
Here I not really understand. You said that they use the word double, drani, so related to near yate. So this one is, they refer this is a kind of dance. What do you mean?
What do you?
Because you mentioned this one, they mentioned the journey, the double words of this suggestion related to near yate, drit yate.
Right?
Yes. Why? So because they think that is the kind of dance or what?
Actually, it means Nrutyate means the celebrate. Celebrate. Yeah. And the criticize consider the owner of the theory of Dhvani. They always said Dhvani iti. There is theory of Dhvani, saying that the critics looks like they are dancing. they are celebrating, mentioning mentioning the theory of Dhvani.
So they mean who said this?
Actually,
Mean-
they consider.
They mean the critic said, or Ananda Vardhana,
Yeah, Anandavardhana and his followers.
his follower criticize this the other opposition, right?
Yeah. The opposition parties looks like the owners of the theory, explainers of the theory of Dhvani, celebrate, saying Dhvani iti.
Ah, a little bit strange here, no?
Yeah. They are dancing. But
They mean they criticize a lot. That's why they keep on say journey, suggestion like that.
yeah.
Okay.
But the opposition party mentions we do not know the reason of that. Tatra hetungna vidma. They dance saying Dhvani iti, but we do not say the reason for that. Yeah. Opposition.
For which reason?
Yeah.
Why they said like that? Is it?
Actually, it indicate they completely do not like to accept this theory of Dhvani, the opposition party.
Here the Sahudayatra. Yes, Sahudaya mean is the audience, right?
Yeah,
This word is we come.
Yeah. Sahurde means audience.
Why they put here the false audience? They mean the reader, audience.
Yeah, audience and reader. Sahurde means actually if someone.
The sensitive reader.
Yeah. Someone get pleasure reading a poetry and looking a drama. Both of them can be considered as Sahurde.
Okay.
Yeah, Sahurde. Actually, the word meaning of this is same heart. Sahurde means someone who has same heart.
They mean the same level, the same wavelength.
Yeah.
They mean mentioned by the because he said you must have the same frequency. Okay, that's why you understand others also, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are same heart.
And if we do not have the mind
sensitivity, I think.
Sensitivity, we cannot get the pleasure or experience.
Yeah.
Experience looking at the drama or reading a poetry.
Yes. Yeah. Must have the high standard.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Sahasrasho hi Mahatmabhi Ranyai Ralankara Prakaraha Prakashitaha Prakashyante cha. Can you read it with me?
Yes.
Okay. Sahasrasho hi
Sahasrasho
Mahatmabhi
Mahatmabhi
Ranyai Ralankara Prakashaha
Ralankara Prakashaha
Prakashitaha
Prakashitaha
Prakashyante cha.
Prakashante cha.
Okay. Can someone try to read it?
Okay, I try. Okay. Sahasrasohi Mahatmabhi Ranyai Ralankara prakaraha, prakashitaha, prakashyantescha. Ina.
Yes, Sahasreshohi Mahatmabi Ranyair Alankara Prakaraha Prakashitaha Prakashyantecha.
The other students are not available because there are some are on the train. One monk is having lesson. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Sahasrasaha, in thousands, in many numbers. Sahasra means thousand. He indeed, Mahatma Bihi, by great scholars, Anyai, by others, Alankar, figure of speech, Prakara, kinds, varieties, Prakashitaha, have been explained, Prakasyante, are being explained. And yeah, this is combined. We combined with the previous sentence. Sahasraso Sahasrasaha. Sahasrasaha, he Mahatma Bihi. Mahatma Bihi Anyaihi Alankara Prakaraha Prakashitaha Prakashyantecha. Yeah, it means by the others. Anyai means by others, actually by the great scholars, and others, the figures of speech have already explained the various in many numbers or in thousands, already explained, already mentioned, and also they are explaining, or they are explaining the figures of speech. It means rhetoricians, alankarikas, or great scholars already explained the figures of speech, and also currently they are explaining the figures of speech. The next one is Nacha Tesa Mesha Dasa Sruyate. Tasmat Pravada Matrang Dvani Na Natvasya Shodha Kshamatvam Kinchidapi Prakashayitum Shakyam. Okay, you can read it with me. Nacha Tesa Mesha
Nature, Desha, Mesha. How about Lina? We read together.
Yes.
Does he sleep? Okay.
Dasa Shruyate.
Nachatisa.
That's
Dasam
Sriyate.
Shruyate.
Tasmat
Smart.
Pravada Matram
Havada Matram
Dvanihi
Journey.
Natvasya
Natrasya
Shodakshama Shodakshamatatvam
Yoda
Chamatvatvam
Datran
Kinchidapi
Kimchi
Kinchidapi
Dati
Prakashaitum
Prakashetu
Prakashetum
Shakyam.
Satyam.
Shakyam.
Okay.
Nachatesha Mesha Dasha Shruyate Tasmat Pravadamatran Dvanihi Na Tvasya Shodasha Matatvam Kinchidapi Prakashayitum Shakyam.
Nacha Tesham Mesha Dasha Shrutyate Tasmat Pravada Matram Dranihi Na Drasya Kosta Chakmatatva Kimchi Tabi Prakashat Itum Sakyam.
Okay. Yeah, this one also the idea of the opposition party, opposition of the theory of Dhvani. They conclude their idea mentioning that they consider Nacha Tesa Mesha Dasa Shruyate. They explains we have to separate the conjunction. Nacha Tesam Esa Dasa Shruyate Tasmat Pravad Matram Dhvani. Na Tvasya means na tu asya. Na tu asya Shodakshama Tattvam Kinchit Api Prakashayitum Shakyam. Yeah, not and tesam of them, of those alankarikas. Them means the explainers of the theory of Dhvani. Esa, this dasa condition state. Shruyate is heard, is known. Tasmat, therefore, pravada matram, mere talk. Dhvani, natu, but not asya of this showed scrutiny or analysis. Kshamam, capable of bearing. Tattvam, real nature. Kinchit api, even a little. Prakashayitum, to explain. Sakyam, possible. The general idea of these sentences are they always reject the theory of Dvani. They mentions nacha tesa mesa dasa sruyate. They explains we cannot get this idea about theory of Dvani completely. Tasmat pravada matram Dvani. Therefore, they consider the theory of Dvani is a baseless idea, pravada matram. And also, natu asya shodha kshama tattvam kinchidapi prakashayitum sakyam. Therefore, it means the theory of Dvani. They cannot explain completely the theory of Dvani. Therefore, they are unable to explain completely this theory of Dvani. They cannot be demonstrate at all about this theory of Dvani. The final idea is like this, the ideas of the opposition party of the theory of Dvani. They consider the theory of Dvani is not real. Theory of Dvani is not real and cannot possible to explain completely, and also it cannot get as a theoretical idea. That is the general idea of these sentences.
They mean the opposition consider that because they cannot get a complete idea of the journey, so they consider it is baseless. Therefore, they said they cannot able to explain the theory of journey at all. Is it like that?
Yeah, the opposition parties consider things the explainer or the owners of the theory of Dvani cannot explain completely.
Okay.
Not oppositions, but the explainer, the owner of the theory of Dvani, like Anandavardhana. And
they mean they criticize the Anandavardhana cannot explain the theory of suggestion completely, so that's why it's not possible. So that is useless.
Yeah, useless. Useless and baseless. They cannot stable. Cannot explain, very subtle. Yeah, they criticize.
So this is very acute debate, is it, during at that time? That's why there's a lot of explanation.
Yeah. I think Anandavardhana wants to explain all ideas of his opposition party. After explained, he is going to he's going to explain complete idea about the theory of Dvani with examples.
Yes.
this is very small parts. If you read the Dvanyaloka, it is very very big.
Okay.
There are so many pages and verses. Actually, mentioning again and again this the opposition ideas of the opposition party is little bit boring.
He want to show his evidence, right? He want to prove that he's right.
He won't,
That's why he need to say a lot.
yeah. This one is verse, not main verse, but this one is small one. Okay. Tatachanena kruta evatra sloka. Yasmin nasti na vastu kinchana manah prahladi salam kruti vyutpannai rachitancha naiva vachanair vakrokti shunyanchayat kavyang tadvanina samanvitamiti pritya prasangsanjado no vidmobi dadhati king sumatina pushta sorupang dvanehi. You can read it with me. Tata.
Dina. Together, Dina, switch on. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Tata.
Tata. Chanyena.
Kruta evatra.
Kruta evatra.
Slokaha. Yasmin asti.
Yasmin asti.
Na vastu kinchana.
Na vastu kinchana.
Mana prahladi.
Mana prahladi.
Salankruti. Vyutpannai. Rachitancha. Naiva. Vachanai. Vakrokti sunyanchayat. Kavyang. Tadvanina. Samanvitamiti. Pritya. Prasangsanjado. No vidmo.
No vidmo.
Abhidadhati. King Sumatina. Pushtam. Swarupang dvanehi.
Swarupang dvanehi.
Okay. Can you try alone?
Tata chanyena kruta evatra slokaha yasmin nasti na vastu kinchana manaha prahaladi sa salat kruti vyutpannai rachitancha naiva vachanair vakrokti vakrokti shunyangcha yat kavyang tadvanina samanvi tamiti pritya prashansancha do no vidmo vidvati king sumatina pushtaha swarupang duanehi.
Tatat chanyena krishta evatra shlokahat yasminasti na vastu kimchana manaha praradi samram kruti yut panai chitam cha naiva vachanaiva kruti shrunyam cha yat tavyam tat drainina samavithamiti pridya prasham sanyajado no ritmo vidat tati kim sumatina prashtaha swarupang draineha. Okay.
Yeah. This one also, the idea of the opposition parties of the theory of Dhvani, they, for instance, tata chanyena cha annena kruta eva atra, we can separate as eva atra sloka. Yasmin asti. Yasmin asti na vastu kinchana mana prahladi sa alankruti salankruti vyutpannaihi arachitam cha naiva na eva vachanaihi vakrokti sunyam chayat kavyam tad dvanina samanvitam iti pritya prasangsang jado no vidmo na vidmaha abhidadati kim sumatina prushtaha swarupam dvanehi. Is the word meaning of the word by word. Yasmin, in which asti, there is na vastu kinchana, not even any idea. Mana prahladi, delighting the mind. Sa alankruti, with ornament, with figure of speech. With pannaihi, by learned poets, scholars. Arachitam, composed. Cha, and na eva, not at all. Vachanai, with words. Vakrokti, indirect. Shunyam, empty. Chayat, kavyam, tad. Dvanina, with dvani. Samanvitam, endowed. Furnished. Iti, pritya, with delight. Prasansam, praising. Jadaha, a pool. Naha, na, vi. Vidmaha, no. Abhidadati explains. Him, what? Sumatina, by wise man. Prustaha, when question asked. Swarupam, true nature. Dvanehi, of dvani. Yeah. Here, the opponents of the theory of Dhvani mentions Jadaha. Jadaha means the foolish one, foolish person. Pritya, joyfully. Prasangsang, praise. The foolish persons with joyfully explains there is already exist the theory of Dhvani. They explains, but the opponents of the theory of Dhvani, opposition party, mentions it is not included with Manaha Prahladi Salangruti. It is not take our mind. It not gets a pleasure, and it is not with alankara, figures of speech, and yeah, Salangruti Vitpannaihi Arachitam Naiva Vachanai Vakrokti Sunyam. It is not with it is not composed with learned poetics or scholars, and also it is lack of poetic obliqueness. Na Vakrokti Sunyam means it is lack of poetic obliqueness. Therefore, they mentions we do not know what would say if a wise man asked him to explain the true nature of Dhvani. If someone asks them to explain the true nature of Dhvani, they cannot explain really what is the true nature of the theory of Dhvani. Did you get the idea of this verse? Little bit.
They mean this opponent. They criticize that. There is not a taking pleasure because there is already in Alankara. So it's not composed by the well-known scholar because the lack of the poetic indirect expression or direct expression.
Yeah.
Thus, they cannot consider as a true nature.
Yeah.
They mean the Swarupam, Dhrani.
Yeah. Actually, the opposition party of the theory of Dhvani, they only know already about the
Alankara.
Alankara, Vakroti, and Riti, etc. They only know about these theories. Therefore, they always try to compare this theory of Dhvani with exist poetics. Exist theory. Yeah, therefore, when they considering that idea, they cannot find close idea, similar.
Yes.
Yeah, similar.
They mean this is not a direct explanation. So it's very because the suggestion is cannot give a very exact word for the explanation, right? So that's why they say, oh, no direct explanation, right? So all is an indirect explanation.
Then is the cannot explain or cannot say directly like this.
Yes, because the suggestion you have to use your imagination, right? Sometimes.
Imagination, suggestion, it should comes from our mind.
Yes, that's why it's quite difficult, huh?
Yeah, quite difficult, and actually they cannot touch the idea of the theory of Dhvani because they have their mind complete with the previous ideas, previous experience, previous knowledge. They cannot get the new ideas.
Yes, I think because the others maybe they can get a direct explanation, so they can get the meaning immediately. But the Dhrani journey couldn't. We have to think and have to consider something, no? Because there is sometimes you have to imagine by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is why they questions in this part. They questions if someone asks them the nature of the idea, they say they do not know really explain the nature of that. Somatina prusta sorupang jani na vidma, do not know. If someone asks the nature sorupam, they do not know what they call, what they explain.
Yes, because they will criticize in this way, no? Because they say because they want to get it in a very exact meaning. So that's why it's very difficult to explain also, right?
Yeah. And with the next slide, the next sentence, we can get the idea. The opposition party touch the secondary meaning of the word. Bhaktam is the followers, Bhaktavadi. There is a word in Sanskrit, Bhaktavadi, the followers of the secondary meaning. Not suggestion, but secondary meaning. Bhakta mahus tamanye anye tang dvani sangitang kavyatmana guna vritti rityahu. Can you read? Bhakta Mahus Tamanni.
Mahu
Mahu Stamane
Anyetan
Anetang
Dvani Sanyetam
Journey Sanyetang
Kavyatmanam
Kavya
Manam
Gunavrutti Rityahu.
Gunavrityahu.
Yeah, you can read it again.
Bhakta Mahus Tamanye Anyetang Dvani Sanyitang Kavyatmanang Guna Vruttirityah
Bhaktama Pustamane Anye Tam Journey Sangit Tam Kavya Manam Guna Druti Ritya Hu.
Uh, Today we can continue without breaks so that we can finish our lecture early. Is it okay or?
Is it today is the last lesson?
Yeah, last lesson.
Eyo.
Do you want a break? Or
For me, anything. How about Dina? How about others?
63 slides.
Bante,
Yeah.
Dina?
Shall we have a break so that maybe in the next session I can join you?
Okay, okay,
Ready.
so we can have the break. Okay, we will, as you wish. Okay,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, how long we break? Whenever?
15.
Okay, thank you. I can go for Kohi Bonawa.
Thank you.
Okay. Shall we start now?
Yes, whenever
Yes, Venerable.
whenever before you start, I would like to ask one question. I think they also like to know, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because I think we will have our exam somewhere next month, 12th of July for this 502.
Yeah.
I want to know, for example, for the you mentioned that is the for the Draya Loka and the Kavya Dasha. This one is how we will do this one. We translate them into English, is it?
Yeah. You have to translate. Yeah. Yeah. You have to extracted sentences or verses, and you have to first you have to translate and also explain it a little bit further more about the ideas of that sentences and verses.
Oh, okay. In this way, because then how they mean normally for Kavya Dasha, how many verses you will give?
Two verses.
Two verses for each. For the other one, also two verses.
Yeah, in Dwanyalok, I not remember how many verses, two or three verses in the Kavya, from the Kavya Darsa, and Dwanyalok, we have only one verse, and other.
Yes, the first one, no?
Yeah.
The first verse, the 4 line.
Yeah, and others are the sentences. So
yes, all are the explanation, no? Only these verses.
Yeah.
So you will give the first verses. No explanation, right? Because explanation is like very scattered, so also difficult to detect, no?
Yeah. Not so difficult. Not so difficult. You can explain general idea. Actually, the translation and it's.
You mean you also give the sentences in the dry Dava Loka, Daya Loka, Dvenya Loka. This one you also give the explanation regarding Ananda Vatana
Yeah.
book. The explanation also we need to. There are many explanations, no? They mean all you.
Yeah, I do not expect a too much a long explanation, but you can write general ideas about.
But one problem, because they are these all sentences are very scattered, so we don't know when you will. That means you will start from that you mentioned in your PPT like that. That means one sentence like this, because sometimes you suddenly come from the second line, then maybe we cannot catch it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a verses, then because the Kavya Dasa is one verse, so we will depend one verse is more easy. So even though they also got more than 15 verses for the Kavya Dasa, but there is one complete verses, so maybe more easy. But this one, I think it very scattered, the sentences.
Yeah, but I selected not connect with others. You can get the complete ideas looking at the sentences or words.
Then maybe we have to prepare all about you. This one you get all the explanation or Ananda. What now? Is it? That's very difficult because we also have a lot others. A lot. That means it's quite heavy for us. I don't know how about Lina, but I think it's quite heavy for us. Yeah. I think they also,
You
because
you mean it's difficult to get ideas of these sentences?
yes, no, we maybe we can have like what you had told us. We understand, but what I mean, you suddenly come up one word, one sentence. Maybe we don't know belong to which one. You get what I mean? Because if verses maybe it's like very complete. So maybe from starting point, starting words, then we can know, no?
Yeah.
But the sentences are more difficult, I think, because it didn't for verses normally they have a very good explanation.
Yeah.
But the sentences sometimes the explanation is not what you want, you know. You get what I mean? Because verses normally the translation, for example, the first verses, they give a very good translation, but the sentences sometimes not like that. We might get a wrong explanation, I think, because even we go and translate, also we get a wrong explanation, not exactly, because verses they have a standard explanation, I think. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
How about others? Nina,
Yes, Dr. Chin.
then we discuss about the exam area about this Draya Loka, the Ananda Vatana, his sentences to defeat the opponent. All these sentences, many sentences, no? You understand what I mean?
Actually, no.
She
Because
means
she doesn't. Because we got two sections. One section is Kavya Dasa. So this one is each one is one verses, one sloka, okay?
Yeah.
But so we can get it more complete exact explanation or translation. But all this the others one, as for example, today we study this one by one is sentences. Because sometimes got 2 lines, 3 lines. So this one, there are many, more than I think how many I print out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are more than 3 pages. So in this case, so maybe if you go to translate, maybe your translation also incorrect because all this is sentences. Maybe this have the inner meaning we don't know. You understand?
Uh,
Now you understand what I mean? Because
so, yeah.
verses normally they have a very standard translation, so it's very accurate. But all sentences now, because what the Venerable explained to us also, sometimes we also don't know whether this words is from the opponent or sometimes from the point of view of Ananda Vatana. Now you get it? Now you
Yeah.
understand? Yes, now you understand. Whenever you understand what I said, right? Lina don't get it. You see? Even she catch no ball. You don't understand the difficulty?
Yeah, I understand.
So then you think it's more easy or more difficult in this way?
Anyway, this is going to be difficult, I think.
Yes, because this one maybe you go and translate, maybe you after we translate, maybe we cannot get the exact meaning also because there is a two opposition. One is from the author, the other one is the opposition view. So we might get the wrong explanation. What I mean is like that. Now you understand.
Yeah.
Now you understand already. Because verses is very standard. Normally they have very good translation. But this one, sometimes because we cannot get from the book which part of get this meaning. That's why you understand. Even we have the single word, but combined together, sometimes not exactly the meaning. Because this quite difficult, not easy because that is the one to very sometimes is very easy. Even the previous scholar they also couldn't understand. That's why there's a lot of debate.
Yeah, I get it.
I
Now.
understood. Yeah, okay. So Venerable, maybe you can help us something like how we can solve this. What can we do in this way? If we give a wrong explanation,
Yeah,
Because you explain a lot. Also, I thought I understood. Sometimes also I think sometimes some part maybe I'm not totally understood, because this is like two part, no? It's not like some explanation is one part. This is two. That means the debate.
yeah.
A debate, no?
Actually, yeah, I selected the sentences you can easily translate, easily get the ideas and translate. Especially looking at the sentence, you can explain it furthermore. For example, you can the භාක්ත මාහුස්තමන්නේ අන්‍යේතං ධ්වනි සංයුතං කාව්‍යත්මානං ගුණ වෘත්ති රීති ආහු. You can for example, you can translate these sentences, and again you can explain what is the meaning of the bhaktam, and you can explain what is the guna and vrutti. Like I expect like that. Can you understand?
Bante, if I would suggest, if it is possible, could you please give us a model paper? So in the morning class, so the Venerable was okay with giving us a model paper before the exam. I mean, just to like go through, not to do it in the class. I mean, just to get an idea. I think that will make sense.
Paper.
Just give example how we go the exam example, because we don't have past year paper. That's why.
Yeah.
Roughly, you just give a draft. I mean, what we should do, like that.
Yeah, actually, for example, if I give this one and you, I think you can generally translate the sentences, and also you can explain a little bit about what is the vrut. You can see here the vrutya and Rita, what is the meaning of the Riti, and who is the owner of the key scholar of the Riti styles, and what are the numbers of the Riti, and Vaidarbi, Gaudi, Lati, Avanti, etc. And
wow, that is very complicated. We not only want to know translate this one, we have to. They mean have include. They mean one sentence. They mean one verse passage. We have to explain the Rita, the Vaidati. Wow, there is a lot of work, no? And Drani, right? I mean, quite a lot of work, no? Then because the time also very short, maybe we also don't have so much time to write also, I think.
Yeah,
Because we have to write about 6 questions. So maybe if the translation maybe 4 lines, is it? Or 2 line or 4 line, maybe then it's okay. Then we will have to figure out. Normally it's the short one.
Yeah.
Or the long one.
Actually, first you have to translate. Looking at
okay.
sentences. You can translate 1 or 2. For example, if you select this one, you have to translate using 2 or 3 sentences. After that, you have to explain the words of these sentences. I do not expect too much very long explanation, but you can explain using 5, 6, 7 sentences.
Okay. They mean among, for example, a passage, at first we translate the passage first, and then we give some explanation regarding the certain words, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, if we have Alankala, we got the wild Dabi, Viti, this guy, we give some explanation, what you expected, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Oh. Thank you. So the other is not how about the other question? This include 2 sections, right? Two questions for this one. How about the other 8? I mean, or you give English, like you will ask what is rasa, what is the alankala, what is the drawing, the rakroti, austitia, like that.
Yeah. Others I have given 8 questions.
In English or in
Yeah.
You mean the question is in English, is it?
Yeah. In English.
Then it's okay. In English, then it's okay. They mean related to what you have taught us, like alankala, rasa, style. That's why literally this kind of thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Two verses from the Kavya Darshan, and and other.
Roughly, I mean, you just give us the rough idea.
Yeah, 2 sentences of the Dvanyaloka. And others 8 questions in English about figures of speech, alankara.
Yes.
And,
rasa.
Yeah, rasa. And
is it the rasa we have to talk about the origin or development, or just give some example, the 9 kinds of rasa? That's enough or not enough? We have to mention in certain text or no need? We just give the idea what is the general theory of rasa. Is it enough?
Yeah, and I selected the questions regarding the previous lessons, but I not write the questions the same using the same information, but slightly.
Yeah, of course.
And Dhwani,
yes.
And
how about the style? The style.
Yeah, Auchitya, theory of Auchitya.
Auchitya, okay, yes, already.
And the 10th question is there are 5 Sub questions, you have to give short answers for the 5 questions.
They mean they are what I don't understand again.
In the 10th question,
Okay.
I have included a very small 5 questions. You have to give a short answers for all of
For
those
5 questions, small
yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this one. I mean, it's not compulsory, right? This one because I can select, right?
No, not compulsory.
Okay, then how about the others? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I got 7. What Kroti also included?
Yeah, Vakrupti also.
Okay, then style. How about the Riti, the style? Riti, the style not included, right? Do any question about the Sanskrit poetry or poetic rhetoric? Got any question regarding like this?
Yeah. Regarding the meaning and historical development of the figures of speech, and actually it is if you if you read and look here and the lectures, you are not very difficult to give that.
Whenever it's not like that, because you know why?
Yeah.
The time is very short. We have to answer 6 questions, so we have to prepare early. You understand? Because you think it's because your TPD also get a lot of idea. So maybe only we can write one question about 250 words, 200, 300 words only, 200 words. So for example, you want to say historical development or Alankara, so we have to summarize and then we have to very condense essay only can fulfill this category.
Yeah, you do not need all the information, but you can summarize and
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you have 3 hours for the exam.
3 hours very short only because we will spend a lot of time for the first and 2, the Kavya Dasa. That one I think we will spend more time for that. That one is more difficult for us because for me, okay, maybe not for others. Because I need more time to read the Sanskrit. But the others, I think so. Okay, thank you very much.
Did you see the exam calendar?
What? I beg your pardon?
Exam calendar. Did you see?
It's 12 of July. Our 502 is 12 of July. The 501, this morning class is 5th of July.
Yeah, actually, SKT 5.
18 of July.
Yeah, 18 of July. SKT 5.
Yes, our exam is 18 of July. Maybe we still have time to prepare your exam. Yeah.
You have time to prepare.
Yes. Not easy, but we will try. Where is Jiang Hui? She already here? She said.
Yes, Dr. Ching. Yeah, I'm here. Just
why you're so quiet?
I just try to guide the idea because I didn't participate very closely in. Sorry.
Oh, because just now we just discussed about the exam area. Okay.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, and
okay.
I think you can understand that our level of this Sanskrit, and also because of I think the content is very good, but it takes time to grasp the ideas. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Qin.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Chin.
Because-
Also, yeah.
Because of your question, we understand.
And
Okay. Sorry, because I think the area is too vast. We don't specialize it, so it's difficult for us to complete it because we have a very short time. We have to do assignment and other subject also, no?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think Venerable, I think we are very appreciate your lectures, very interesting, and then the PPT are very fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
and Miss Chin already submitted the assignment. I think others are doing with the other assignments, and I think it is better to, if you can submit before to 17th of this month, because our coordinator informed us to send the marks before
Exam, no?
before 21st of this month, but I don't know it is the date.
Who's the coordinator? Yeah.
Dhammalokatero.
Ah, okay. We better follow because he sometimes we don't follow, then he's not happy.
Hey, Dr. We have another assignment for this class. I remember.
You don't know? One assignment only. One assignment, they want the Ananda Vatana, Drani. This assignment for this, you don't know?
No, I didn't know. I just know. I know. I didn't notice it.
One assignment is like PPT is one assignment. So this
Yeah.
one is another assignment for the Ananda Vatana, Drowning. You don't know? I thought you know.
No, Yeah, you sent it to us by email.
I
Yes, the Venerable sent us the topic, no, with a file.
Oh,
I sent
Yes.
the topic, I think 2 months ago.
I think yes, almost 2 months. I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, lucky we said. If not, then you thought. Okay. Jiang, you all don't know about that?
no. Can you please send me the?
Okay, I can send here now. I can
Yes,
send it
thank you.
to the link.
How about
I
others?
shared it.
All of those are still.
Here. Okay, you can see here now. Ananda Vatana, contribution to the Sanskrit literary theory. The theory is drowning. Am I right?
Yeah.
And the rasa drowning. That is a topic.
Okay.
This is
Sorry for that.
I thought you said one assignment. That's why we understood, no? You said
You-
one
you-
assignment. Yes,
Yeah.
one assignment.
Yeah, you. That's why I asked you. You remember? I asked you how many.
Yes, that's why.
I think
I thought one assignment, that is the
Oh,
one assignment, or this
okay.
one is not PPT, okay?
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Yeah, I think.
Yes.
I think presentation is also one of the assignment. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Chin. Yeah.
You have
Welcome.
to complete 2 continuous assessment before to end exam.
Okay.
The
Understand.
first one
Yeah.
you already did the presentation. Other one is I gave the assignment topic.
Yeah.
All marks altogether 40 marks you can get through the presentation and assignment, and through the exam paper you can get 60 marks, altogether 100 marks.
Exam is different. Luckily we have online exam. If not, I will fail, okay? Definitely. Okay, too difficult. I
Okay, you are first students to follow this program. Therefore, we can consider about that. Okay.
consider about what?
Huh?
Consider about what?
Consider about your
Consider
writing,
our hardship.
yeah, writings of the answers, because you have already not the samples of the question papers, so also
Bande, I have your last plantation. Can you send us in PDF format? Because in my computer, the Devanagari cannot shoot correctly.
okay.
Thank you.
I will send you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, anyone has some ideas or questions regarding these lessons or the exam?
Zhao Xiang, whenever Yanzhen, Lina ask
Okay.
you, they ask
I,
the lecturer ask you, do you have
I,
any comment about the lesson and about the exam? You can ask now. Okay? Please
oh,
ask. Not only I ask.
yeah, just now you asked a lot of questions and let us to know clearly. Yeah, yeah, very clear. Thank you, Dr. King. Yeah, I think we'll have this class examination, I think the 18th day, the last month, July, right?
At 18.
Okay. Okay. How long? How long? And from I think also the 3 hours, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Actually, Bande, I don't know if I can raise this request. And is it possible that you give us actually like a review of the whole picture of this, especially the history of the Sanskrit rhetoric, the great authors and the series, and just to give a quick review because I think it's very very helpful, very impressive, and so I don't know if you can give us a more general review, quick review before the end of this class. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good idea. Yeah, actually, we started explaining the meaning of the words of poetics, poetics and poetry. We discussed about the what is the difference of the poetics and poetry. Poetics means the theory, poetical theory, the explanation of the explanation of how we explain the get idea of the poetry. How can we make poetry, and how can get the enjoy pleasure from the looking at the poetry. It is the poetics. And second week we discussed about the origin.
Are you going through the C1 form, or you have some presentation that you're in your presentation you give us this whole picture of this class?
Yes, the PPT show that he taught us this. No? Yes.
Yeah, this one is
Okay.
C1. Yeah, first week we go through the introduction of the idea about Sanskrit poetics. We can get we got the idea what is the meaning and and what are the poetry. What is the poetry and what is the general ideas? How can we apprehend and separate from the poetry from the general idea? And in the second week we discuss about origin and development of the Sanskrit poetics. And we discussed about what are the sources and what are the definitions. Actually, we get the idea from the Vedic literature as the proof of the origin of Sanskrit poetics. Vedic literature, and we get the ideas about grammatical literature and poetic and also Sanskrit inscriptions, especially Rudradaman's Junagadh inscription. I don't know you remember or not. Actually, I already explained the particular inscriptions as the proof of the origin of Sanskrit poetics and Sanskrit grammar literature, and all of those are before to Natya Sastra. And in the third week we discussed about what are the poetical theories, how to improve, how to develop Sanskrit poetics from Natya Sastra, from Natya Sastra to Kavya Alankara, Bhamahas Kavya Alankara. At that time we discussed Bharata Muni's, we discussed poetical some poetical explanations provided by Bharata Muni in his Natya Sastra. For example, Sanskrit excellences and some figures of speech, including Sabda Alankara and Artha Alankara, and poetic falls also. All of those included, explained by Bharata Muni in his Natya Sastra. And actually, Bharata Muni's Natya Sastra is not composed looking at the theory of poetics, but his main idea is composing dramaturgy to advise how to do drama. But he includes some poetic figures, Alankara, Guna, and poetic falls, etc. And after that, we move to Bhamahas Kavya Alankara. Actually, Bhama's Kavya Alankara. Bhama is the first Alankarika who explained about figures of speech. He separated sound and sense figures, and also poetic excellences and poetic faults also he mainly explained. And after Bhamaha, we moved to styles, styles explained by Dundee's Kavya Darsa and Kavya Alankara Sutra Urti, Vamana's Kavya Alankara Sutra Urti. And Dundee is the main scholar who explained about the poetic excellences, poetic guna. And Vamana is the key scholar explained about the styles, Riti, Gaudi, Vaidarbhi, Ritis, and yeah, he explained Gaudi, Vaidarbhi, Gaudi, Vaidarbhi, Ritis, and also next week we discussed about Rasavada, no? Rasavada, especially Abhinavagupta. Actually Rasavada theory of aesthetic experience or sentiment started first Bharata Muni in his Nati Sastra, but later Abhinavagupta composed explanation work to the Bharata Muni's Nati Sastra and explained clearly how we get poetical experience or sentiment or rasa. Therefore, we consider Bharata Muni is the key scholar of the theory of Rasavada, and also we discussed suggestion theory of Dhvani composed by Anandavardhana in his Dvanyalo. We discussed about 3 steps of the words. Abhida is the first level. Suggestion is the second level. The third level is suggestion. And yeah, there are 3 steps we studied. 3 steps of the words about the theory of Dhvani. And also there are 3 parts of the Dhvani as Vastu Dhvani, Rasa Dhvani, and Alankara Dhvani. After that, we discuss about Kuntaka's Vakprokti, Vakprokti Vada, in his Vakprokti Jivita. The work of that is Vakprokti Jivita, Kuntakas. He explained how to get the idea about the poetics through the Vakprokti, the indirect speech. Some explaining something about indirectly. And finally, we discuss about Auchitya, Kshemendra's Auchityavada. Propriety is the English word of the Auchitya. And we discuss about the 8 parts of the Auchitya or propriety by Kshemendra. And 8 parts of the theory is Anumiti. Anumitivada, or the inference. Anumiti, inference. Actually, the follower of Anumiti is are the critics of the theory of Dhvani. They rejected the theory of Dhvani, apprehend the suggestion, but they always try to explain inference, Anumana. That is the eighth one of the Sanskrit poetics.
Pandey, so this eight major series of Sanskrit erotics, are there in by time, by the chronic by the the time different? Is it from very earlier, from the first one to the eighth? It's
in the Sanskrit poetics, traditionally, we mentioned Alankara, Guna, Riti, Rasa, Dwani, Vakrokti, Auchitya, Anumiti. But we cannot consider the main theory as Anumiti. Actually, if we consider the chronically, Anumiti, we connect Dwani theory to Anumiti. After Dwani Vada, actually we can connect the next one as Anumiti Vada because they criticize the theory of Dwani. And especially the rasa, if we consider the theory of rasa, Bharata Muni explains the main components of the rasavada in his Natya Sastra. However, later Abhinavagupta explains how we really get experience through the theory of rasa. Actually, it is the debatable questions. Sometimes, sometimes we cannot find exact year of the poetic works and also the authors of the poetic works. We cannot get real dates of those works and authors. You know that there is very famous. There are two famous books of the Sanskrit poetics. The first one is History of Sanskrit Poetics, it's written by P.V. Kani. It is very famous books. He explained about these all Sanskrit theories, and also another work written by S.K. Day, History of Sanskrit Poetics. You can see here. This S.K. History of Sanskrit Poetics, and P.V. Kani, History of Sanskrit Poetics. These two books are very famous, and if you read these two books, you can clearly get the ideas and easily understand the writing style of those two authors.
Okay. And also about the what is the difference and connection between the Sanskrit rhetorics and the Sanskrit drama? Because now you know this several months we learned Sanskrit drama, Sanskrit point, Sanskrit rhetoric. Sometimes I got to mix them up together, you know. So can you give us an explanation of the three lessons that we have for this semester, and what is the connection between the three of them?
Yeah, Sanskrit drama. I think you learned about the what kind of dramas and how to compose it and how the writing of the dramas and what is the styles of the dramas, etc. No? Yeah, it is the Sanskrit drama. You can learn what kind of drama. There are so many categories of the Sanskrit dramas, and we can find many different genres of the Sanskrit dramas, especially in the Hindus Sanskrit stories and the Buddhist stories already included into the drama, and how to write and what are the actors of the dramas also. You can learn about the Sanskrit drama. And poetics or rhetoric is the not only drama but also poetry. Generally, you can learn how to criticize about the about this Sanskrit poetry, whether the poetry or drama. Learning the Sanskrit poetics. After learn Sanskrit poetic, you can criticize the dramas and poetry, and you can get the ideas. How can we compose correctly? How can we compose correctly drama or poetry?
Oh, that is for the Sanskrit poetry for that
Yeah.
class. For that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but the Sanskrit rhetoric, this class is also the basic for both drama and poetry. Am I right?
Yeah.
This-
This is these are the basic ideas of the Sanskrit dramas and poetry. After learn these ideas, you can identify what are the faults of the poetry and drama, and you composed poetry without any faults, using figures of speech and including rasas, including the idea of dhvani. You can compose, you can create poetries. But
yeah, I think another one I make me mix those up together is because sometimes they are the criticism, the author. Sometimes they are the criticism. They build the theory of Sanskrit rhetoric, but sometimes they are also the author themselves. They they compose dramas and poetry. So sometimes, so this make me sometimes it's a little bit confused. For example, you can see Bhartamuni, Nadia Shastra in Nadia Shastra, and also Dandin. Himself is a great poem. Yeah, And then he have this kind of series of poetic or
Yeah.
rhetoric. So yeah, this gives me a little bit. I sometimes when I learn the classes, the lectures, I got a little bit confused, you know. So yeah.
Actually, all critics cannot be a creator or creator of
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
Danding is a special one because he is already a critics of the poetics and also composed uh, few creations. For example, Dasakumara Charita is the famous work of Dandi.
Mm. But Bhartamuni, he's also both criticism and creator. Am I right? Bhartamuni.
Yeah, actually, Bharata Muni wants to explain how to compose, how to how to do a drama. What are the
Oh.
what do we need to act a drama on this stage? Through his Natya Sastra, he explains how to make a stage and how can we uh, dress as an actor and how can we act with the sentiments, poetic sentiments, like that.
Okay.
Actually, he wants to advise how to do the drama.
So the Sanskrit rhetoric theory, the rasa theory that within Bhartamuni's Natya Sastra is only part of it. It's not okay.
Natya Sastra is part of it.
Yeah. Can we go back to this one the C1 form? So yeah. Okay, and can you please continue with the others problems, the fifth and the sixth?
Actually, we couldn't discuss these.
Oh, we didn't teach us this. Teach this. Oh.
6 and 8, 9.
Oh.
We couldn't discuss because we have not enough time.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we are not ready for that. we don't have that, the basic. Yeah.
After that, we directly started to read the text of Kavya and Dvanyaloka.
Oh.
These are the little bit go forward to the poetics, from the poetics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so actually, what we have covered in this semester of this class, actually, is it all about this 8 series? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I saw in your week 2 presentation in that literature, in your presentation, I think that's first page is very good. Can you please show us that page so that you can give us also more idea about
Second week.
Second week. It's week 2. And you, on the first page, you give us the 8 major series of Sanskrit rhetoric, and with a lot of images and with the great authors. I think it's very.
This one.
Yeah. I think this one is very helpful for us to grasp the whole idea. Yeah. So actually, for the examination, we will have as prescribed text from Dwani from Ananda Vardhana. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, for the prescribed text. Okay.
One is the Dwani, theory of Anandavardhana, and second one is Dandin's Kavya, that's it. This one.
Okay. Dandins.
Yeah. Actually, I couldn't explain about it. Actually, these 8 theories are cannot separated. You know, these
cannot be separated.
Yeah. These 8 theories are combined each others. Yeah. The reason to begin Alankara theory is Natya Sastra, Bharata Muni. After Bharata Muni's explanations, Bhamaha get the ideas about poetic figures. After that, Vamana gets the idea from previous one. And Dandin also get the idea from the previous one. And theory of Dwani, Anandavardhana also get so many ideas from the previous explanations. Really, all of those are not really
separated.
New one, but it's not really separated to a new one. All of those are connected each others like a thread.
Okay, understand.
Yeah.
Like dependent origination. They are all the conditions or causes for the new one to bring up. Yeah, I'm right.
And especially the Chairman, I think 50% of the ideas he got from the Anandavardhana to explain Aukitya. Yeah, the Mahima Bhatta criticized the theory of Dwani looking at the Anandavardhana's Dwanyalo.
Okay.
And Vakrokti also explains Kuntaka criticizing the other's idea. He criticized the Ritis. He does not accept geographical separations of the Riti. You already know about it.
So all of them, this series, they are talking about the Atma of the poetry. Am I right? They are also talking about, they are trying to find what is the soul of a poetry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of those are try to find out the best one.
Okay, the most important, the core
Yeah,
of the poetry. Oh,
they are looking forward to. They were trying to find out the best one, and actually, all of the scholars in currently also in especially not the Western, but in Eastern, like in Indological scholars accept the Dhwani theory of Dhwani is the highest one comparing with others.
You mean
Especially-
for Eastern, the Eastern, all the Eastern
yeah,
world,
yeah,
they more accept Dhwani theory. Yeah.
Indological studies.
But in the other class, I remember you said Rasa Dhwani is the the highest.
Yeah, Rasa Dhwani. It connect with the theory of Dhwani, one part of the Rasa Dhwani. And apart from this Indological, I think Eastern Sanskrit theories, we can find Western theories also. Aristotle, Plato, the philosophers also explain theories regarding the Western styles.
Oh, yeah.
It is other subject stream. It is not Indology, but we can compare these theories with the Western theories.
Okay.
Now it's time to stop our class. You can read and hear again the lecture recordings and PPT also, and get the ideas about exam questions. Especially you have to submit to assignments.
Yeah.
So that I have time to look the presentations and have to send the marks to the coordinator before 21st of this month.
So we also can get the mark, no? I think the other lecturer also give us the mark after we got assessment. The Venerable Dhamma Loka also give us the mark, and the Dr. Sanet also.
Yeah, the presentations marks and
then the assignment mark as well. Yeah.
Okay, I also give your presentation. I have already read and give marks, but I thought to send all
together, right? Okay, with the assignment mark. Yeah?
Okay. Thank you. No problem. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We thank you a lot.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
The question papers the best.
Yeah, thank you. I hope we can do all us. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you
See you.
See you, Dante.
next semester. See you next semester.
Yeah, see you next year.
I hope you can teach us next semester as well, okay?
Yeah.
Because we still have one semester, no? I hope you can teach us also. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.